There's two theories. One talking about quantum world, quantum mechanics, small object, and one talking of the large, quantum mechanics and general theory of relativity. And when we mix these two, there the Big Bang in a way fails. Initially, I have already mentioned the singularity point from where the Big Bang started. It was so small that it cannot be explained only by the general theory of relativity, and it cannot be explained only by the quantum world. So there should be a unified theory. So the Big Bang can be thought of as a quantum event, originating from very chaotic space-time in which the other quantum fluctuation might have led to other parallel universes. So it's very exciting thing here that maybe there might have been many Big Bang and might have led to other universes. Fundamental forces, they are strong force, weak force, electromagnetic force, and gravitational force. So standard model of elementary particle is basically able to explain about the quantum world. But the problem here is standard model uses the discrete fields of quantum mechanics as required by Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, whereas gravity is described by Einstein's general theory of relativity, which requires a continuous field. So when we mix this gravitational force to this quantum world, thereby the theory fails. Even Albert Einstein, when he was in his last stage, he was actually writing the equation, incomplete equation, which was called theory of everything, the God equation. So basically, he wanted to know how in a way, God might have created the universe, the world we live in. So many scientists came up with different theory, and this is one of the theory, and that is string theory, and sometimes it's also called superstring theory or string field theory, and these are two main founders. First, it was started by Gabriel Veneziano in 1960s. Then later on, Japanese scientist called Michio Kaku is the one who is leading the string theory. What is string theory? Let's take example of orange. So if you go deep inside the orange, then there will be many molecules. And inside molecule, then again atoms. Then atom, is it ink? No. So atom again is made up of electrons. Again there, what is there? Nucleus. Nucleus again surrounded by protons, neutrons. Then at last what's there? Quark. That's what the standard model of elementary particle talks about. The last thing is the quark, which you cannot see also. It is being observed or felt using the Large Hadron Collider in CERN. So they do this smashing of the protons, and they have seen different elementary particles. But this is where the conventional model ends. And now what string theory is saying is, in each quark there is another small thing that is string. Imagine guitar. When we play guitar with different chords, it makes different frequency, different vibration, makes different sound, different music. Similarly, the frequency, the vibration of this string will make different particles. The frequencies of different string will make small particle like quark. Then it will make electron, proton, neutron, the whole atom, molecule, and that's how we came. From small, it's going to bigger. In a way, that's how the string theory is now called as the unified theory. Because in a way, it is able to explain from small to the big particles. What is multiverse? We live in one universe, but there can be million, there can be infinite. So I was watching YouTube, and the scientist was saying to his daughter that I love you more in the whole universe. And the child, what she says is, universe? What about multiverse? So this might become reality in the future. So this is just in a way in a infant stage. So if this string theory is correct, then obviously the multiverse might be true also. And if this is true, then what are its implications? It's very exciting. Time travel. and different universes. So wormhole, let's say we want to go from place A to B. How can we go from place A to B? Maybe from this way to there will be many paths. But what is the shortest path? What's the shortest path? From A to B. We can just go like this. From A to B. This is wormhole. So when there is a wormhole, what happens is we can go from one universe to another universe. We can also do time travel, though it is in a way fiction only. But we know all the fiction that we have watched in movies are becoming true. That example 2021, the Ingenuity helicopter have landed in Mars. Long time before, who would have thought that the helicopter would land in another planet? But now it's becoming true. There is AI, so who knows, this might become true also. However, there are some problem of string theory also. Theory included a particle called as tachyon, which is faster than the speed of light, and which is and this theory required multiple dimensions, and no as such experimental observation has been made. The massless particle, and they have proposed a particle called graviton, and still experimental observations haven't been made yet. But the future of string theory is two labs that we have. Fermi lab, they are doing the test on this one using the particle accelerator, and another there is CERN, which is again 7 times stronger than the Fermi lab. And this is the lab whereby they will smash the particles, and who knows, in future they might be able to discover the graviton and all, and maybe string theory might become true. So the implication, the theory in a way gives a pre-Big Bang explanation. We are able to know in a way what happened before the Big Bang. You know, so through mathematical calculation, what the scientist is saying is that universe is expanding, but what is making the universe expand? And one of the reasons is given is dark energy. We can say repulsive gravitational force. And the value that have got energy, which is fueling the universe to expand, is extremely large. And what they have suggested is this much fuel would have created many big bangs, which ultimately lead to many universes. That is called as multiverse. And another thing here is our world is more of 3D. So in order to go to another Earth too, maybe they might have 6 dimensions. So dimension is changing. And that's how there can be many Earths within the multiverse.